You're listening to the Simpsons Watch Along podcast. I'm the host, Peach Machine. I have a co-host. His name is Dabble Dob. What's up, buddy?
You were doing pretty good till you got to the buddy. Held it out a little long. I'm going to start grading your intros, just like we grade the episodes.
So that was like a C?
No, it was above that. Give yourself a little credit. It's at least B minus.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you, you'd be proud of me today. I'm on my second 44-ounce Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh my God, double roadies?
Double roadies, baby. I went to the gas station, got myself a big 44-ouncer, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get a 2-liter as well.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I drink so much. It's a big sody Saturday, boy.
Big sody Saturday, man.
Yep.
You moved it up to a B plus, okay?
Well, we hope you're watching along with us. We've got a great episode. This is one of Dabble Dob's favorite. I'm gonna let him tell you what it is.
We don't have to. We can watch any episode. You know that.
No,
right?
No. We already got it queued up, and yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Tell them what it is.
Season 12, episode 3, Insane Clown Poppy. An episode named after the Insane Clown Posse, but with nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
It's not a bad title, actually, when you think about what the episode's about. But you know what? You know I don't like this episode, and that's putting it lightly. So you picked it to watch. But I'm going to go into this completely open-minded. I'm going to do some brief meditation. I'm going to clear my mind of all my negative energy, and I'm going to give this episode a fair and honest chance.
Well, that sounds good to me. What this episode for me has going for it is it's a Krusty episode, and Krusty is my favorite secondary character, non-Simpsons character. So I really like when he's the focus. He's such a scumbag in life. Him and Diamond Joe Quimby, I just love. So I kind of read up on the summary. I kind of forgot what it was. I think I might enjoy this episode a little bit more than you. This might be my what's the one that you Praiseland. This might be my Praiseland.
Yeah, I did kind of like Praiseland.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's shut up and get watching. Are you ready?
I'm ready to shut up.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, press play now. We're going to earball it here. Long opening. Let's see what Bart's wacky chalkboard gag is today. I will not surprise the incontinent. Poop joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at season 12. We're still in poop jokes.
This is going to be a stark contrast to the last episode we watched, which was the Marge episode, A Streetcar Named Marge.
That was a great one, man.
Yeah, it really was. Season 4. Yeah, so we're 8 seasons beyond that.
That's pretty cool, though, that we're stretching it out that much. Like, maybe next time we need to go back to, 3 and then go to 13. Just really
kind of see the opposites.
Yeah.
This one came out in 2000, so they'd been around for, 10 years. I don't know, man.
A Matrix reference on the couch gag. That's where we're at.
I think the Matrix had just came out. It was like a 99, I think. All right. How's the audio?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Good. Go up a notch or two, actually.
Okay.
Just maybe one.
Don't have a list of chores to do. Hey, we just took care of that dangerous melon that was threatening our garden.
Yeah, we're heroes, but where's our parade?
I appreciate the melon fireworks.
Oh, yeah. When you're a kid, you want to put fireworks in anything.
It's hopeless.
Or is it?
Yeah, it's hopeless.
I said, or is it?
Do you used to play around with fireworks, M80s?
Oh, man. Every weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I can't believe that happened, and I'm still here with all my fingers and toes. We would blow up everything and videotape it.
You can't argue with results.
I lied. You need to turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
I love the controlled demolition of the
The doghouse.
yeah, with the new blueprint.
January 2007.
That's a pretty good joke.
Now, the grand finale. Lisa's jam tape out of VCR. Wait a minute.
A VCR here.
Fire in the hole!
When did DVDs become prominent? Probably around this time.
They had to be at least out by now, but I guess they hadn't taken over.
Honey,
It can't be another year or two until the VCR was a thing of the past.
this daughter's room.
Yeah, you didn't blow up Maggie's room.
I remember going to a Blockbuster Video, and I remember being very concerned that VHS tapes were becoming DVDs, and my family did not own a DVD player. And I asked the guy, I said, are VHS tapes going away? And he's like, no. At most, we'll have half the stores DVDs and half the stores VHS tapes. And now look where Blockbuster is now.
There's only one left.
Hear ye, $1 off on all poetry books. We're everywhere.
I love that line.
Hello, Simpsons. Care to try a sample from my new cookbook? Someone's in the kitchen with Jesus.
These steak muffins are to die for.
Why did Mark...
Put it to her eye.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay. My only guess is, why is there a hole in the middle of the muffin?
Mr. King.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Only thing I can think of, it's like the nail in Jesus.
Yes, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
What a bizarre joke.
He's a fascinating man. He discovered electricity and used it to torture small animals and Green Mountain men. And that key he tied to the end of a kite.
I've never read a Stephen King book, and I never will.
I've only read his short stories. It was pretty good.
Will do.
I'm not a horror guy.
Me either. I'm a pussy.
With my InfoCram 6000, you can absorb books instantly by attaching this electrode to the brain pan.
I feel like your TV got louder. Down just a little bit.
Yep.
Thanks, Laura.
With my diet, you can eat all you want, anytime you want.
Stuff your sick of diet? Oh, stuff yourself sick.
Is that what that said?
Yeah.
Finally, books for today's busy idiot. Never program.
There's a lot of like modern commentary here.
Yeah, there is.
Call me Ishmael.
Christianity for dummy.
How'd you write all these books?
I don't know. We gotta go to bed now.
What, Maggie? Christopher Walken's reading Goodnight Moon.
Good night, Rome.
So this is actually Jay Moore doing Christopher Walken.
They got Jay Moore to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please, children, scooch closer. Don't make me tell you again.
I would have never guessed that, but now that you said it, I can kind of pick it
I
out.
feel like everyone does a Chris Walken impression.
It's ridiculous.
All right. Does anyone have a question?
Everyone does a Mike Tyson, a Johnny Carson, a Jay Leno.
Yep.
B-2 bomb are more detectable when it rains. Oh. Tom Clancy? Yeah, the B-2. No, I was asking Maya Angelou.
The ebony fighter awakens, dappled with the beads.
That's awesome. I love that part.
It is a Mach 5 child, forever bound to suffer from the shriveled breast of cowards.
Oh, Maya, you're a national treasure.
Hey, Stan, I love the Joy Luck Club. It really showed me how the mother-daughter bond.
So far, this episode it's moving along. I
It's
like
not
it.
bad so far.
Please just sit down. I'm embarrassed.
I do like when like Amy Tan being like a huge bitch. Like they make the characters that come in and do the guest parts, like put them completely out of character.
Yeah. That was a tradition.
Scam, huh? It's only 20 pages long. And this guy wrote it for me. What's your name again?
John Upton.
Whoa, I didn't ask for your life.
No, Krusty? What's he like? Oh,
I remember seeing the girl right away and knowing, yep, that's Krusty's daughter. First time I saw this.
What gave it away?
hey, it's me,
Yeah.
your biggest fan.
Hey, good for you, because I want to answer,
What's interesting though is like, how there's like the conspiracy theory about Homer being Krusty,
Yeah, yeah.
My name is Sophie.
If this was his daughter and Homer was really crusty,
I finally
Huh.
found my daddy.
Oh, I think I just seltzered myself. Shut up, Updike.
Shut up, Updike. That's good.
not a bad first scene.
No.
A lot of kids think can use their daddy. I'm just a simple TV legend. Here, have a keychain.
No, I'm
I,
sure
th-
you have
I think this is where it's going to go off the rails when we just start focusing on these two characters.
Israeli flight attendant
No,
Cookie Roberts.
no. She was
Yeah, the
chestnut brown hair.
the weird
30
Gulf
years and killed.
war stuff is coming up.
Now it's coming back to me.
I kind of actually like that, like, they were late to assassinate Saddam because they were having sex with Krusty.
Yeah.
There's no fail-safe.
The desert couldn't get any hotter. It's the Cincinnati Bengal cheerleaders.
I can't look at that. I have a girlfriend back home. This is an insult to our Muslim hosts.
During the show,
That's a great line. That whole gag's kind of like the one where Homer goes to college and spikes the punch, and they're like, "Attention! The punch has been
Right.
spiked."
like a beautiful mirage.
All your parents have been called.
Yeah.
Anthrax in the air. Maybe it was a fact the Arab women were biting. Whatever. It was magic. Late into the morning. And
Yeah, she was supposed to assassinate Saddam Hussein.
She's raw dogging a Jewish clown the night before the biggest assassination of her life.
wait a minute, you can't kill Saddam. He's half my aunt.
Did we kill Saddam?
He died
American-
eventually.
I don't know if that was ever accomplished.
Yeah, they found
know
him
they-
in like a hole.
Oh, that's right. They killed his sons.
Funny story about Saddam Hussein's dead sons. I had,
Many jokes start off that way.
Uday. I had a friend who worked at a local news outlet here, and it was
Okay.
when Saddam's sons were killed. And like, this guy was a nice guy, but he was just kind of like absent-minded, like a goofball. And they were doing the story, and he was in charge of the graphics, and he put up the pictures of their mangled bodies, like
Oh God.
disfigured. Yeah, and they were like, "Take that down." And so, take it down real quick, and they were like, "Folks, we apologize for showing that." Just gruesome dead bodies, and they fired him.
Yeah, you can't make that mistake.
Oh.
Something? Oh, all right. You get one trip to the beach. My assistant. Okay, I'll take you.
Dear Lord, bless the double meal. Did you hear about Krusty?
We're gossiping to God is pretty good.
Shit. I know. Just discuss heavenly matters. How's Mont Flanders doing up there? Yeah, really? All those guys?
I thought Krusty didn't have big feet. Sideshow Bob did.
Yeah, but he's still wearing shoes here. They're sandals.
Listen, kid.
Notice they don't actually show his
You
feet.
know, does things.
They show the bottom
You're
of
right.
the sandals, so he could have normal feet in the big sandal.
He's got those weird stirrup socks too.
That's my girl.
My grandfather used to wear his like socks and shoes to the beach.
You gotta sit up.
Why?
Like he would get in the pool in them.
Really?
Yeah, he was an odd guy.
Sounds like it.
There's a video. It's like an 8mm home movie, and he jumps in the pool into a like float, one of those inner tubes, and gets stuck.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
Why?
and you know those like old movies, like the frame rate's all slow, and you can just see him getting pissed, trying to get it off, and like that he's being filmed at the same time.
Memories.
I love this. This is pretty good.
Then you smash it.
Rush over, rush.
Important lessons.
Okay,
Yeah, forget how they involve the Simpsons here, but
I think I found my mentor.
there we go.
You know, Homer, I spent my whole life entertaining kids and just realized I don't know the first thing about them.
Well, I won't lie. Fatherhood.
You know, this isn't a bad idea for an episode, really. Like, when they put it that way about Krusty's relationship with kids and then he has his own, I feel like it's just a better idea on paper than what they execute.
Daddy's on his high horse. Yeah.
I don't know. So far, I'm enjoying it.
I mean, the first scene started off really hot.
Don't overthink.
Homer pretending to be watching Lisa in the pool, or in the ocean.
What were we talking about? Oh, a clown.
One of the rare two-way oceans there.
Right.
Starting to grow on me.
Same here, Dad. It's nice that you don't always have to be on.
I thought I was on. When was I off? That bit about the typo? I tell you, killed a Jocko's funeral.
Dad, enjoy the sunset.
Hey, I know that song. I did. But then when I was a boy. It's beautiful.
You play?
Oh, I guess musical talent skips a generation. Like diabetes. I want to watch out for that, too.
Mom, I had the best time. Dad convinced
Oh, yeah.
me cookies.
Okay, now I remember where this goes.
Yeah, once
Yeah,
the
she
violin.
It's okay.
Yeah, this is good. They got some good mafia stuff coming up.
Beautiful downtown France.
Some good Tommy Tightlips, I think.
Johnny Tight Lips.
Johnny Tightlips, yeah. Should have been Tommy.
Tommy Chompers.
I'll stand. I raise 2 G's.
I meant to say I love you.
Totally tap.
Oh, man.
Consider taking my Rolex? You mean one? Oh, yeah, right. Just let me go to my car.
See, this is a good premise. It's a sure thing, man. He's got 4 aces and a king.
Here's the thing, like, some of the stuff is like kind of clever, but like there's no laughs after the first scene, really.
That's true.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I get that.
It's good Krusty character, though.
I do think some of the Mafia stuff coming up, I have high hopes for it. So like the montage, that was kind of lame.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Cash, sentimentals, values through the roof.
It is acceptable. Then I'm in.
Gratahovius?
Horace, freedom is straight flesh.
Oh, Krusty.
Oh, no. You can't. My daughter will never forgive me. Oh, wait. Now I can do it for real.
Poor Krusty, man.
Say.
Tony's got some violin chops.
For real, man. One of my favorite scenes of Goodfellas is when they're in the prison, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, they're just kind of living sort of a normal life in there. Like
Right.
Dinner.
Right. Slicing the onions really thin or something.
Yeah. Garlic, I believe.
I was just thinking earlier today, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing a year in prison if it wasn't for all the horrible shit. Just like, you know,
the sodomy.
No worries. You just sort of exist. No
I
stress.
thinking about going to prison earlier too, and I was like, that would really suck.
They'd eat us alive. We'd be in big trouble.
I'd be in bigger trouble than you. I'm so soft. I have this soft skin,
Yeah. Some Dawson's Creek commentary. This is a good joke.
That's not bad. Like, it's so
sweet
stupid.
misdirection.
Why don't we just break into Fat Tony's compound and get it back?
Did you know someone actually programmed Lee Carvalho's putting challenge and you can play it online?
Really? No, I didn't.
This episode has like everything in it. It has the trip, it has like the book fair part. There's a montage. There's a high stakes gambling game. Now there's a heist.
Yeah, the stakes are high.
It's all over the place.
And I use that line a lot.
What was it?
If I know Fat Tony and I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good joke too with the eclipse. Legs and Louie.
Hey, I heard there's a lunar eclipse tonight. Maybe we should look up.
Me and solar or nothing.
Super picky about which eclipses he cranes his neck up for.
That is pretty good.
Crime.org.
It's almost like a Lenny and Carl dynamic.
Yeah.
Just set it outside your door. You can pick it up and eat. Now some unpleasant news. I have learned someone in this room is.
When I was growing up, I used to think that money laundering was literally putting money in the laundry.
Huh. What did you think that accomplished?
Like if there was blood all over it.
Okay, you've done the crime and you've stolen it.
Right.
You can wash
like a
the
mess.
blood or fingerprints
Yeah.
off of it. That makes sense.
You know Fat Tony's real name is Marion?
You just don't get it, do you?
The squealer. Why would they let him be in the gang?
He's Italian.
Gonna take forever to go through all these.
Aye?
No, well, there's like 12.
No.
Just take them all.
That's decided. Our website name will be find.org. In the clear.
They're all great shots.
They're sub snow troop or storm troopers.
I ain't saying nothing.
What do I do with that?
Tell them to suck a lemon.
Hey.
I like that one act of courageousness trumps years of negligence and also the recent recklessness of losing it in the first place.
Yeah, man. That's what parenting's all about.
Be $5,000 in there.
It's going to be a great dad.
How about a tune for the old man?
See, I was kind of presuming like the girl, I forgot her name.
I don't even know her name either.
Sorry, you're such jerks. That's good.
Not bad.
No, I always assumed that Drew Barrymore's character was going to like be way more annoying, and she was fine.
Yeah.
And there you have it. Insane Clown Poppy is in the books. I don't think it was as bad as you remember.
No, it wasn't as bad as I remembered.
It was wacky, no doubt.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
No.
But I don't think it's like F range.
No, it's not an F. Then again, it's probably not an F. I haven't seen a lot, like, my knowledge of Simpsons crashes out in the teens somewhere.
Right.
So
I was going to say
hard
there
for me
are
to
some
say.
Fs. I can assure you, after 17, there are, or including 17, there are a lot of Fs.
Okay, yeah, there has to be, really. Like, not everything. You
Yeah.
can't have a bunch of A's and B's and C's. Something has to be at the bottom of the chart.
Right. So I'm looking back at our ratings here. Praiseland, you gave a C plus. I gave it a D plus.
I was kind of harsh on that one, considering if I gave Praiseland a C plus, then
Saddle Sore Galactica, you gave a D plus, and I gave a C plus.
that one's not good. I would rather watch that than this one, though.
I would too. What are some other low grades on our chart here? Pokemon, I gave it a D plus. You gave it a B plus.
That B plus is part spite.
I know it is. That's all right. Bye Bye Nerdy, I went D plus. You went D. I think it's better than Bye Bye Nerdy.
Yeah, it's last place on both of ours.
Right.
I kind of need to watch Bye Bye Nerdy again. It's been a while.
I don't think you do.
Well, I would like to, just to be able to compare it to this one, because those two in my head were like my least favorite episodes.
Right. Dude, Bye Bye Nerdy sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this one, it like the plot in Bye Bye Nerdy is just like really annoying. This plot, like, it moves along, it's wacky and stuff, but it's got a story. Bye Bye Nerdy is just like this weird, like, science project thing that Lisa, like, does. I don't know. I think I know where I want to put this. What do you think? You want me to go first?
Well, this one has a few things about it that are like saving graces. It's like a baseball team that's just like not done anything, and then they hit like a 3-run homer in the 9th. And that's the fact that this episode has like Johnny Tight Lips, who is like, for the amount of screen time he has, he's become like, famous.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you can at least point to that and be like, it has Johnny Tight Lips in it. And it's like, you're right. And I did like the Maya Angelou bit. I thought that was pretty cool.
I like Fat Tony stuff anytime he's involved, because I like the way that they portray the mafia as kind of like this, like the last scene is a great example where they're chasing Homer and they're shooting at him and he's like, I said I was sorry. And they're like, oh, that. And then they portray the mafia as buffoons. The Eclipse joke I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, that was
crime.org, money laundering. Like, I think that saved it for me. The book fair was good. That middle act 2 was just plot and at the beach and shit like that, which I guess you have to have. But
yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but man, the laughs really fell off in scene 2. Like, scene 1 was actually pretty okay, and then scene 2 comes in, and it's like, okay, they're finally getting to the plot of the episode, and that's when it falls off, and it's like, wow, it's a lot less funny now, and I think that says a lot.
I like Krusty, I like Krusty, like, never knowing who Bart is, and then he like writes K the C. I think that's good. I think Krusty is good. Yeah, I'm going C.
You're kidding. You're doing a Pokemon like I did to you. C.
No, what do you think it is?
I'm giving it. Okay, first I have to say it was better than I remembered.
Okay.
So I will say that. That being said, it's still a D plus.
Okay. I was thinking about C minus.
Not a D. Okay. I give it the plus because of Johnny Tight Lips, I think.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going C. But then I'm like, is that a middle of the road episode? Like, not really. Maybe it should be a C minus. All right, C minus it is. All right.
My new gimmick is I just try to talk you out of your rating.
You're doing a good job. All right. MVP.
Like, it makes sense to say Krusty, but I didn't even really enjoy Krusty that much. I felt like a lot of his lines weren't that funny. It was just like, there. And go ahead.
I was gonna say Krusty, and then you're right. Like it's a lot of Krusty character, but like I don't know. Like he's a scumbag dad, and I think he does that really well.
It's one note, and it's like the same joke we've had for 12 seasons.
Correct. All right. Well, if it's not Krusty, then I'm going Fat Tony.
I think it might be Fat Tony for me too. I'm just trying to think of like who was I most excited for when they were on the screen. So yeah, I think it's Fat Tony.
I think the whole thing for me came down to the mafia stuff, and Fat Tony he was the main the lead, obviously. So I'm going Fat Tony. You going Fat Tony?
I'm going Fat Tony.
All right. Best supporting character.
Johnny Tight Lips.
I was gonna go Johnny Tight Lips too.
That's an easy one right there.
Yeah. What should I tell the paramedics? Tell them to suck a lemon.
It's just perfect. Like it almost reminds me of like Dick Tracy, where all the gangsters had like a nickname, but it was also their defining feature, like shoulders.
Exactly.
And yeah. Johnny Tight Lips. It's like you know what you're getting, and it was fun.
Yep. And is it Jimmy the Squealer? I just like squealing.
So like it begs the question. Was his name actually Johnny Tight Lips, and he's like inspired by his own name, so he's like, I don't talk about anything? Or, the more reasonable one is they gave him that nickname. I like to think he was born Johnny Tight Lips.
Jonathan Tight Lips?
Yeah, Jonathan Tight Lips. And it just so happened that, he was a guy who you could trust. He was a vault,
Right, like, Billy Goodfellow, he's got to be a good guy, or otherwise, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, Kevin Fatass.
I know a Kevin Fatass.
Yeah,
are we thinking of the same one?
From Shelbyville, right?
Right, Kevin Fatass and Jonathan Tight Lips. They're buddies.
Are you talking to me?
All right, we're gonna now go to the main event portion of our show, the list.
Yes, the 52nd one we've ranked.
The 52nd one we've ranked, correct. All right, and this is okay. I gotta take I sent you the list, right?
Yeah. I'm looking over. I want you to go first. I'm looking over your list, and I'm like thinking of where you're gonna put it, and I'm gonna be pissed.
All right. Okay. I know where I'm going.
I think I know where you're going. Where are you going?
45.
40. Okay, that's one higher. That was my original thought, because I was like, he likes Sunday Cruddy Sunday. And he's going to see that and be like, oh, this ain't better than that.
Correct.
Oh, my God.
Maximum Homer Drive is... What? I put it above Pokemon.
I knew you'd do that. I can't. Whatever. I just. I can't even make sense of it, but I can't argue it. It's your opinion, and even though it's wrong, and I want to fight you, I can't.
No, you cannot. All right. So my new 45, just edging out Maximum Homer Drive, and just beyond Sunday Cruddy Sunday, and yeah. How much did you end up paying for that stem lube?
I got out pretty easy. Although I spent 3.5 hours there for something they fixed in like 10 minutes at the tire store.
What happened?
I just had like a loose valve. And so I was just thinking of Simpsons references to text you as I was sitting out there. And I was like, I texted Peach Machine and said, how much should I pay for stem lube?
Yeah, I missed it. That was my bad.
It's okay. It was early. Okay, so
let me look. I'm gonna guess. Oh, I want to guess.
Okay, get it in your head.
All right. Okay. I got it.
This one is definitely below The Old Man and the Lisa. It's definitely below Simpsons Safari. It's even below Saddle Sore Galactica. And I think it's below Homer versus Lisa in the Eighth Amendment, maybe. I think it is. This is going to be my new number 50. Right below Homer versus Lisa in the Eighth Commandment, but right ahead of I Married Marge and Bye Bye Nerdy.
I can't remember what I Married Marge is.
It's like a season 2 episode where she goes to the doctor and she's pregnant, and so it's like Homer's working at the bowl, like he has his dream.
Oh yeah. We rated that one that low.
I don't know. We must have been in a bad mood that day, man.
Yeah, because I got it pretty fucking low too.
Yeah, you've got it number 51 now.
Yeah. Oh well, the list is the list. Can't change it. That's the rule.
Yeah, I think of that episode and I'm like, oh, that's a pretty decent episode, but we both ranked it incredibly low.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's our mood.
Probably, yeah. Not in this
notions.
case. This one was pretty low on both of ours.
Yes, that is true. All right. Updating the list. I'll send that over in a second.
So you have this ahead of Dancing Homer.
I do. It's hard to believe.
Really just sticks out to me. It's like, you know what? You could say it's above Simpson Safari and I'll believe you. But not Dancing Homer.
Dancing Homer is not funny in the slightest.
It's not as good. It's one of those where you go back and it's like, no, it's a classic episode in many ways, but it's like, it doesn't have the definite like laugh out loud moments.
And you know what always sticks out to me from that episode is the weird frame story that it's in, where like the whole thing is like is Homer telling a tale at Moe's.
Yeah.
Like, why did they do that?
Well, it had to be to go back in time.
But why didn't they just? It wasn't back in time. It was like it was present. It was the present. Like he went back in time like 6 months when he was telling that story or something.
Well, that's still back.
Right, but why did he need to be back? And why wasn't it just the present?
Because to see him in the position where he's, doing all that stuff instead of just talking about it, it has to be a flashback episode.
No, it doesn't have to be a flashback episode.
Well, how can we see what happened in the past without it being a flashback?
It's not the past, is what I'm telling you. Like how far in the past do you think it was?
Well, Marge is pregnant, so it's at least a couple of years.
Oh, Marge is pregnant in that episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I fucked that up. All right. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
It's like anything other than the present, that's going to be the past.
I was remembering some baseball episode where Bart and like where the whole family was there, and I was putting that scene into that episode, and I was like, well, the kids were born. Like what?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right though. You're right. Yeah, they've been to quite a few baseball games actually.
Yeah, we've watched 3 of them, I think.
Have we?
Homer at the bat. I know we watched that.
Yep, Dancing Homer.
Dancing Homer, obviously, and I felt like there was a third one, maybe not. Yeah, Hungry Hungry Homer.
Oh yeah.
We watched 3 baseball episodes.
Hold on, I'm gonna search how many baseball episodes there are.
Let's watch a baseball episode next if there's
okay.
4. And also, I wore my Albuquerque Isotopes hat today.
Okay, the 10 best Simpsons sports episodes. Should I look that up?
I think you're on your way.
Okay. All right, 10 best Simpsons. Tennis the Menace, not baseball. Sunday Karate Sunday. Hungry Hungry Homer. Dancing Homer. Bart Star, that's football. Dead Pudding Society, that's golf. The Homer They Fall, oh, that's boxing.
That's a good one. Team
Homer, the bowling. Lisa on Ice, that's hockey. Homer at the Bat is number 1. There's a bunch of them that they go to the bit, like Homer, like when Homer gives up drinking, like there's a big baseball scene there.
That's true.
There's a Homer at the Bat. What else is there? Like what's Whitey Whackers from? That's from the pretzel one, right?
That's the pretzel wagon.
Yeah. Okay, here's an article. There have been many, many Simpsons episodes relating to baseball. All right, here's the list. I got it. All right. Homer at the bat, Dancing Homer. Oh, that's the only two they put. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't remember any other that are based around baseball. Like Dancing Homer is based around baseball in many ways.
Yeah.
Obviously, Homer at the bat is also, and that's my favorite baseball one. And Hungry Hungry Homer, that's based around, the minor league team. So
Yeah.
there are some more. I kind of gave it a quick look where there's baseball references and stuff, but those three of those are like about baseball.
Right. Yeah, I'm still looking. I can think of some more baseball. Yeah, you're correct.
Back when it was actually our national pastime, and now baseball's,
It's still great.
it's in the mud in terms of viewership,
That is true. You don't watch any baseball, do you?
I keep up with it, but I do not watch it.
Who do you follow? The Braves?
Follow the Braves, the Yankees, and the Dodgers. The Braves